Hi, I'm Allie from Greenhawk Cambridge, and I'm here today to show you how to put in a fake tail. So Remy's tail here is obviously black. So today I'm going to show you how to put it in with a chestnut tail and using white string so that you guys can see a little bit easier the process of putting in a fake tail. So when you're putting in an actual fake tail for your own use, make sure that you're finding one that is the closest in color to your horse's actual tail so that it blends in really well. So after I've made sure that my tail is clean and brushed out, I'm just going to hold it up to my horse's actual tail and measure where it should fall. So you want it to fall in line pretty much with where their natural tail falls to make sure that it blends really easily. So once you've figured out where your tail should sit on your horse's tail, you're just going to section off the top part and leave a section that's about an inch thick on top of the dog, and that's where you're going to attach the tail. So now I've sectioned off the top part of hair and pinned it up just so that it's out and far away. And now we're just going to grab that 1 inch section from on top of the dock and just start making a regular 3-plait braid. So once we've finished a couple of crossovers on our braid, we're just going to throw in our string behind, just like you would for a regular main braid, and just start braiding it down. So after we've created a braid that's about 4 or 5 inches long, we're just going to tie off the string so that it stays nice and tight. So find a spot about an inch down the braid, and you're going to take your pull through and stick it through the back of the braid, right through like this, and hook the loop of the tail through the hook of the pull through. And you're just going to pull it right through the tail. So now you're going to take this open loop that you have, and you're just going to tuck the braid through the loop, making a knot in itself. So now that the tail is hung in the braid, we're just going to take out our clips that we placed, let the hair fall down. And you're just going to comb it through with your fingers a little bit to blend it and make sure that your knot is nice and covered, not visible. So now you can see that I've added in the proper black tail, so it looks a lot more natural than the chestnut one. So this is what it should look like when it's the finished product. It just looks thicker, looks a little bit longer, just fills it out a little bit. Now, an important thing to always remember when you're putting in a fake tail is not do it too early, because it is an extra weight that's being added onto the dog of their tail, and it can become quite heavy when they have it in for a long time. So make sure that you put it in as late as possible to ensure that it will not irritate your horse and will stay in for the entire time that you